Yo, people of the community of the Don Seepster Show, WrestleMania Night 2 predictions. God damn it, I'm ready. Now, as you're watching this video, Night 1 has already taken place. I pre-recorded this video for this day, which is Sunday, and that means opening WrestleMania Night 2, Obafemi vs. FAFO Brock Lesnar. Guys, this has been a good build. I've been excited. If we're talking about building up a new star and a new character, especially somebody who I knew was going to be a star, promos, wrestling ability, just aura. Obafemi has a lot of aura. And that's why I think Obafemi is being pushed so hard by WWE, because they realize that this guy is a special talent. And I knew it. I didn't need him to cut a promo to know that this guy knows how to cut promos. I didn't need him to go in the ring to know this guy's good in the ring. I knew that from the start, bro. And I didn't even watch NXT. I'd watch a bunch of clips and I can immediately notice who is a star and who's not. And Obafemi's a freaking star, bro. He's a freaking star. But he's going against Brock Lesnar. Now, what you don't understand here is, Brock Lesnar's about to retire soon, and he's about to retire on SummerSlam. It's gonna be this year. He's probably gonna be against Gunther. It's gonna be this year, SummerSlam. I don't know where it is, Tampa. I don't know. But looking at this match and what needs to happen after, some would say Brock may need to win because they need to keep Brock strong for his eventual retirement against Gunther, because Gunther's gonna beat his ass. But you can't build Obafemi in a way and just make him lose, because the steam and the heat comes off him. So that's why I'm going to predict Obafemi to win. And I do think Obafemi will win. I do think he'll win. Because I think the WWE aren't doing this for no reason. This ain't Omos. This ain't no scrub. This is Obafemi, bro. He's different. When guys are talking about Trick Williams, I was talking to you about Obafemi. So I think, personally, that Obafemi is going to win this match. Going on to the second match, the ladder match. Penta, Dragon Lee, JD McDonough, Javon Evans, Rusev, and Rey Mysterio. Guys, I'm excited for this match as well. I'm real excited for this match because I think this is what you need in a WrestleMania. You always need a ladder match. It wouldn't be a WrestleMania without a ladder match. You need guys going off the top rope. You need guys stunting. You need guys flying. And apart from Rusev, I think everyone in this match can fly. But to make a prediction for anyone other than Penta to retain, I just think it's a bit too hot-blooded. I think, personally, Penta should retain. He's still got a lot of heat. Wrestling community love Penta. So it wouldn't make sense to give it to anyone other than him. The only one who I actually think is a contender to go against him and to challenge him for this belt is going to be Javon Evans. I think they need to build Javon Evans in this match to be a credible, and Rey Mysterio as well. But Javon needs to be the credible opposition to Penta. But I do think Penta should win, and I do think Penta will win. I think he'll retain. Cero miedo. Now going on to the middle of the card. We go off at ESPN and we start properly. I'm going to start with Dom Mysterio vs Finn Balor. Or should I say the Demon Finn Balor, because that's who he's going to be. He's going to be the Demon. Now, in terms of the Demon Finn Balor, I'm excited for the Demon, because surely the Demon should be somebody that is different from Finn Balor. He wrestles differently, he acts differently. I just think it brings more aura to Finn Balor. I'm going to use that word a lot. But aura, it just brings a bit, it makes Finn Balor look 10 times the star. You know what I mean? So I think it's as simple as, in terms of the build, I think WWE quite lazy, although the segment that they used for Finn Balor to turn against the Judgment Day, I thought was an amazing segment. If we're just talking about a singular segment, in terms of the whole build, it's been a bit, but I'm still excited for this match. The Demon King Finn Balor has to win. I'm not even gonna go back and forth and give you like Diplo. No, I'm not gonna be Diplo. Finn Balor's gonna win. Finn Balor has to win, because if he doesn't, bro, this guy ain't no demon, bro. He's Finn Balor. It's as simple as that. He must come out and wear a shirt called Finn Balor, because that's what he is. Finn Balor, the demon, has got to win. Now going on. One of the worst built matches, in my opinion. And it's such a shame, because both of these women are very good in terms of the reach. They have incredible potential there. They can reach Hollywood level easily. And that's Jade Cargill versus Rhea Ripley. Now guys, the mic work, I keep telling you, bro. If you see my shows, I always tell you, bro, get them off the freaking mic, bro. Because they ain't good on the mic. They're awful on the mic. But the only redeeming thing about this rivalry and this match is that they have aura. They're both women who present themselves as larger than life. You know, they're both strong women, both tall women, both, you know, physical specimens themselves. So it's difficult to give you a prediction on who should win, because it doesn't really matter in terms of the grand scheme of things, because the SmackDown women's division is suffering and they need help. I genuinely think some of the Raw division needs to come up and help the SmackDown division. But if we're talking about, I personally would want Rhea Ripley to win, because I just think Rhea Ripley is better to carry SmackDown, because she has still that pull with the fans, whereas Jade doesn't have that connection with the fans. But I do think Jade is gonna win. I have a feeling Jade is probably gonna retain, and that's not good. It's not gonna be a good look. I think for Jade, it would help her better if she lost the match, the match. It would also have Rhea as well, though. But I think Rhea's just better to carry the division into the rest of the year. So I'm gonna go Jade Cargill to win the match, although I want Rhea Ripley to win. Next, going on to another match. Sami Zayn versus Trick Williams. Sami Zayn versus Trick Williams. Now, I'll be honest, and I'll be real, bro. Trick Williams has to win. Trick Williams should win, but he doesn't have to win, because Sami Zayn can win by turning heel, and I'll be happy with that. That's what I would prefer, actually. I prefer Sami Zayn to go in and just beat the shit out the Trick Williams, and people just start booing Sami. You know, Sami really, you know, pulls the heel act, you know, getting chairs, cheating, low blow, and all of that. Because I'll be honest, bro, man are tired of the gingerbread man. We're tired of the gingerbread man coming out and crying about his unfortunate circumstances, bro. Nobody cares, bro. If you're a loser, you're a loser. You know what I mean? If you're a loser, you're a loser. It's as simple as that. Present yourself as a winner, and the only way to do that and to not make Sami Zayn be stale is to make him win. And that's the prediction I'm going with. I'm going to pray and hope. Nah, fuck it. They're going to give Trick Williams the win, which is the right decision. But Sami Zayn winning is the better story. Sami Zayn winning is the better story. Trick Williams probably should win. I don't have an issue with him winning. But if we're talking about a more interesting way and perspective the WWE and Triple H can go through, is Sami Zayn winning and turning heel. Nah. This is why we're here. We're not here for Randy versus Cody. We're not here for Oba versus Brock. Even though Oba versus Brock is amazing. It's been built a while. But let's be honest. Let's cut the bullshit, bro. We're here for Punk versus Roman. We're here for Punk versus Roman. I'm excited for this match, as you can tell. Because I think there's so much riding on this match. Cinema versus wrestling. Best in the world OTC. These guys, they present it as if they hate each other. Now, they haven't always been consistent, especially with the last Go Home segment on Raw. And I'll pretend that didn't come into my brain, because that was fucking awful, because it just brought the whole heat down. It lost a lot of heat. But I like what they've done after. The social media promos have been real good. Real good. And I think the build overall, if we're talking about from the first segment in which the match was announced to right before the time they was talking about old and all that stuff, I thought that was an elite build. An elite build. I thought the build was amazing. And I do think it holds on and it carries on, especially with the social media stuff and how people are engaged. People will be like, oh, we don't care, whatever. Y'all care because y'all keep talking about it. Y'all care about who wins, and you're going to be glued to the screen, because this is two different wrestling philosophies coming to a head. And that is why I'm so excited. But who's going to win? Who's going to win the match? Roman Reigns is the bookie's favorite to win the match. And I personally think he'll win the match. I do think he'll win the match, but I think that's the incorrect decision. Because regardless of if The Rock comes back or not, and I know, no, we're tired of talking about The Rock because we want The Rock back so much and we know he's going to disappoint us. But even if The Rock don't come back, I just think my original claim was Rock comes back and he basically, after Roman Reigns loses to Punk, he basically strips Roman Reigns outside of the Ulafala. He says you can't wear the Ulafala anymore because you're a loser now and you're no more the final boss. You're no more the tribal chief. And Rock basically puts himself as the new chief. And he basically says to Roman, I'm the chief. What are you going to do about it? And we get that build to WrestleMania 43. Remember, it's about future storylines, future builds. But I don't think The Rock's coming back. So it's probably going to just be Roman winning. It's probably just going to be Roman winning. And I'm fine with that. I'm fine with a clean match. But if it's a clean match, understand WWE, the match better be a 5-star classic. Not a 5-star classic, it needs to be a 6-star classic. It needs to hit every fucking note. You know what I mean? What I think's gonna happen though, I think the Usos will interfere. And I'm praying they're saying Stone Cold's backstage. Stone Cold, because I want Punk to win, because I just think Punk is someone who is reliable. Roman's not reliable. What's the point in having Roman if he ain't gonna have any matches with anybody? You know what I mean? If he's just gonna be a champ who comes every 5 weeks, every 5 weeks, every fucking month. You know what I mean? You're the champion, bro. You need to be there every week. So it's just personally, I do think Punk has to win. But the issue is how, and I just can't see a situation how they're gonna give it to Punk, unless they bring a Rock back or they bring a Stone Cold back. You know what I mean? But my prediction is the Usos come in, they screw CM Punk, Punk loses, Roman 1, 2, 3 wins. And that's my prediction. I think it's the wrong decision, but that's my prediction. But either way, regardless of who wins, I'm expecting a good match. And even if Roman Reigns wins, there are still ways to make Roman Reigns win, but also make it entertaining. You know what I mean? And that mostly involves the match. The actual match needs to be a classic. We need to get, real physical match. But that is also a classic. You know what I mean? Real, you know what I mean? But I'm excited for this match. If you're talking about the whole card, I'm also bloody excited. See the energy, bro. I got the shades up. WWE, don't Don't make me mad. I want a good, regardless of what I predicted in these videos and both videos, I need something entertaining. I need something good. Entertain me, regardless, your way of entertaining me. Put all of it on the line, creative. Creative need to not stall. Put all of it on the line. If The Rock can come back, get The Rock back. If Stone Cold can come back, get Stone Cold to come back. I would like Stone Cold to come in and cost Roman Reigns and help Punk win the match. That'd be amazing. Be a good filled moment, and it sets the future as well. Because because Punk's gonna be on TV every week, and there's still feuds you can still go with. But also Roman winning, if they do it in a certain way, could also be entertaining for me. So overall, I am excited. I'm ready. I'm ready for tonight. 1, 2, 3. WrestleMania 42 predictions done. Done, Seepster. I'll do a review on WrestleMania both nights. I'll probably do a short, but I may do an actual video. I'll probably do a short. WWE, don't let us down. Don't let us down.